Guys, this is Mr. Smith. This is for my ELL Level 2 class, and this is for the worksheet called Identifying the Author's Purpose.
So this is what the worksheet looks like, identifying the author's purpose. So this is talking about when somebody writes something, why did they write it? What is the author's purpose? So it starts with these vocabulary words. So look these words up and match them with their definition. Once you're done with that, go on to the reading. So here's the reading. The author's purpose is the reason why a writer writes a piece. 3 of the main reasons to write are to persuade, to inform, and to entertain. The acronym PI can help you remember these 3 reasons. Authors often try to persuade their readers. They want readers to take a certain point of view or to make a change. Advertising messages are persuasive. Blog posts and reviews can also be persuasive. Similarly, the purpose of a self-help book is to convince the reader to make some changes. Articles in newspapers and magazines are often informative. The author is usually neutral when the primary purpose is to inform. This means the author does not try to get the reader to think or act a certain way. Non-fiction books are often informative. Letters are usually informative too. Likewise, the main purpose of an invitation is to inform the recipient of an event and its date and time. Sorry guys, that is my neighbor mowing his lawn. It's kind of loud. In some cases, the author's main reason for writing is to entertain the reader. The purpose of fictional books, poetry, and lyrics is to entertain. Entertaining writing can be funny, romantic, mysterious, or dramatic. The reader usually has an emotional experience with this type of writing. Note that a piece of writing can be entertaining even if that is not its primary purpose. There are many other specific reasons that an author might have for writing. For example, an author's purpose can be to summarize a historic event, describe a character, or explain a procedure. However, these examples can also be classified as informative writing. On the other hand, an author may want to evaluate, analyze, or argue a point. These examples can typically be classified as persuasive writing. What is the author's primary purpose for this reading? What do you think? What is the author's primary purpose? Is it to persuade, to inform, or to entertain? I think it is to inform, giving you information. Alright, so here are the 3 author's purposes. Persuade. Right, so the main reason someone writes a persuasive piece is to convince the reader of something. You want them to change their mind. Inform, the main reason they write that is to explain or describe something. So maybe you're writing about whales, or you're writing about the economy or history. It's to tell people information. And then there's entertain. That could be a book like Harry Potter or a famous any novel or play or anything like that to bring enjoyment to the reader. Okay, identifying the author's purpose. So each of these you're going to pick either persuade, entertain, or inform. Which one is it? A poem, is that to persuade you, to entertain you, or to inform you? A business email about a meeting change, is it to persuade, to entertain, or inform? You pick. Okay, the next page we have some practice where you are going to look at an example. So here you have an email, and you're going to try to find, you're going to underline any clue that helps you find the author's primary purpose. Why is the author writing this? So here's the email. As I mentioned last week, my daughter Sia is fundraising for her school. She is selling chocolate almonds and they are delicious. This is Sia's first time fundraising and she is doing very well. In fact, she has a chance at winning the top prize for her hockey team, a trip to the aquarium. Please consider supporting Sia by purchasing at least 1 box of chocolate almonds this week. Christmas is coming and these make great stocking stuffers. You can bring us cash or send an electronic transfer to this email address. The candy is $6 per box, and the deadline is Sunday, December 10th. Thanks again, Mia and Sia. P.S. You won't be disappointed. This is high-quality chocolate. So it's an email with Sia's mom writing to try to tell people you should buy chocolate. So what do you think? Is it persuasive, informative, or entertaining? All right. Here's another one. Email number 2. Sender, Coach Jared, subject, parent meeting, recipients, hockey parent group. Hi, hockey parents. Hockey practice is at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Please be at practice 10 minutes early tomorrow to discuss equipment requirements for the upcoming season. We will discuss the following: helmet sizing, skate sharpening, mouth guards, hockey sticks, travel uniforms, practice jerseys. If you will be absent from practice tomorrow, please call Coach Jared before next Sunday's game. And there's his phone number. See you all tomorrow in room number 3. So what was the point of that? Was it to persuade you of something, to entertain you, or to inform you? Go back and underline clues that help you know which one it was for. We have one more. Okay. Coach Jared's, the subject is today's win, and it's to the hockey parent group. Hi, hockey parents and kids. What a win today. Did everyone see the look on the other coach's face? He didn't expect us to score 6 goals in a row after being down 5-0. We sure surprised him. Congratulations to our forward, Erica Kane, who had her best game of the season. Attached is a video Coach Kelly took of the kids celebrating after the big win. Cheers, Coach Jared. P.S. Don't forget, we have practice tomorrow at 8 a.m. sharp. So do you think it's to persuade you of something, to entertain you, or to inform you of some information? All right, so now in this next section, vocabulary review, you're going to go back to those vocabulary words we did in the beginning, and you're going to finish the sentence with the right vocabulary word. And on this section, matching, you're going to match the word with an example. So I'll give you one free one, an acronym. So C, NATO, is an acronym. An acronym is when you have letters. NATO stands for North Atlantic Treaty Organization. So every letter has a word. That's an acronym. Figure out the other 4. And here we have some more practice. So it's more examples of figuring out why the author wrote something. So I'll let you guys read through this one on your own, and then you're going to go to page 11 to answer the questions. Okay, so the question is, what are the clues? What type of text is it? And what was the author's purpose? Why did they write it? And then here's some questions about it. What type of event is it for? What do you know about the recipients of this text? When is the event? What should guests do if they can't attend the event? Try your best to write all of these answers in complete sentences. And then here we have our last bit, I believe. Let me check. Yes. So it's the last page we want you to complete, page 12. So you have some information here, and you're going to try and see if you can figure it out. What is the author's primary purpose? What are the clues in the reading that help you find that purpose? What type of text is this? Does the reading have a secondary purpose? Is the author neutral? So you answer those questions. Okay, so you do not need to do the reading assessment tool and do the self-assessment. You can just stop at page 12. Thanks for listening, guys, and we really appreciate you guys doing your best during this time, and we hope to hear from you soon. Bye-bye for Mr. Smith and Mr. Davis.